What's up, everyone? My name is Connor Munson. I'm a college track athlete. I do the decathlon, and this is what I've learned in 15 years of track and field. First and foremost, you should listen to your teammates if they're trying to give you advice, right? A good athlete doesn't mean a good coach, but if they are a good athlete, that generally means they have a good knowledge base to work with. They've done the event, they have the experience, they know what needs to get done in order for you to succeed. Now, it might come as challenging to accept critiques from somebody who you view as a peer and not a coach directly, right? But these people do know what they're talking about, and especially if the athlete is younger than you, it's really tough to swallow your pride and be like, yeah, you're right. I'm not doing that correctly. In my pole vault, I really should be more patient in my swing. I shouldn't rush the jump, So listen to your teammates. You can always run their suggestions by your coach to make sure that it's the correct thing. The next is a little controversial, and this might be a hot take, but as an athlete, improving and maximizing your sleep and recovery and your diet are more important than improving the training itself. Now, some people might be saying, oh, well, if I don't train effectively, then it doesn't even matter. Yeah, but let's say that you are training as efficiently as possible, but you're not seeing results because of your lack of sleep. You're not recovering, you're not stretching, you're not eating enough, right? And then you try to maximize what's already efficient. You're then going to start overworking yourself. You're not going to see the progress that you think you should be seeing, all because you're not doing this stuff off the field, off the track, off of the competition area. There's a saying in the bodybuilding community that the gains don't happen in the gym, they happen in the kitchen, and the same is true for all athletes, all competition athletes specifically. Oh my gosh, what is it? There's one hair that's bugging my eye. Now, I bought these in order to maximize my sleep because blue light is proven to affect your circadian rhythm. If you're looking at too much blue light right before bed, it's tricking your brain into thinking, oh, it's still daytime. I don't have to be asleep. I need to be awake. So first and foremost, blocking out blue light before bed, that's a great start. But setting a bedtime every single night that you adhere to, that will set your circadian rhythm up very nicely. And trying to wake up at the same time every single day. I wouldn't push it more than an hour past your typical wake-up time. For me, I have found that if I sleep in past more than an hour, then it messes with my circadian rhythm, and I'm now not able to fall asleep on time, which means I'm once again not able to wake up on time, and it repeats itself. Honestly, this may be controversial, but I have found the best way to reset your circadian rhythm is to pull an all-nighter. Stay up 36 hours. You wake up one day, you just don't go to sleep, do the next day, and then go to sleep at what you want your bedtime to be. And then stick to that bedtime, and stick to that bedtime, and stick to that bedtime, and repeat until you actually have a good sleep schedule. That is what most college athletes and most college students in general are lacking. That's a good, solid sleep schedule. Next is, you won't get better as an athlete if you don't get along with your coach. If your morals, if your identity doesn't match your coach's, then bad things are going to happen. Like for instance, I had a coach that was a complete and staunch atheist, and his worldview was so different from mine that it was wild the things we would disagree on. But his outlook on life negatively affected me as a person, which negatively affected me as an athlete. This also extends to the rest of the team. So if the vibe of your team is off, you might be on the wrong team. If they're going out drinking, if they're going partying, right? This is not conducive to being a good athlete in general. So if you don't agree and align with the teammates, but especially the coach, if you don't get along with your coach, you're not going to get better. Please find somebody that you jive with. Find somebody that you get along with, that you can actually hold a conversation with. And if you can hold a conversation with them, that means you communicate well. Your coach can give you coaching cues well, and you'll actually understand what the coach is trying to say. I think the last major thing I've learned over the last 15 years is that being sore doesn't mean you don't give 100% effort. People confuse that with 100% output, right? I don't mean you need to be outputting 100%. You need to be performing at your best all of the time. That's not what I'm saying. Even if you're sore, you should give 100% mental effort. Effort is mental. Output is physical. Your output might change, but you need to be 100% there. You need to give it your all. You need to give every ounce that you have, because obsession will take you a very long way in athletics. If you are obsessed with the sport, you must be giving 100% effort. Ooh, I've got a Snapchat coming in from one of my teammates. If you're thinking, oh, but if I'm sore, then I could get injured. You're right. You got to be smart about it. And make sure that you're balancing being smart and not being a wimp. You got to find that balance, because even if you do lessen up on your workout and your intensity, you're doing it for a good and valid reason. That's still 100% effort, because you're putting the thought into it. You're putting intention behind everything that you're doing. So just a quick video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please go follow my Instagram and subscribe down below. And yeah, God bless, my friend.